The price of a gift. Be careful of the gifts you accept during your birthday party or at any kind of celebration. Edeora had always been known for her kindness and generosity. She lived in the heart of Umogu village, where she worked as a weaver, creating the most beautiful fabrics anyone had ever seen. Her best friend, Nkem, was always by her side, but what Edeora didn't know was that Nkem harbored deep envy toward her. One day, a wealthy merchant came to the village and admired Edeora's work. He offered to take her to the city, where she could sell her fabrics for a fortune. The news spread like wildfire, and everyone celebrated her good fortune, everyone except Nkem. A sinister gift. On the eve of Edeora's journey to the city, Nkem visited her with a beautifully wrapped gift. "My dear friend," she said with a sweet smile, "I am so happy for you. I got you a little something to wish you well on your journey." Edeora unwrapped the gift and gasped. It was the most exquisite coral bead necklace she had ever seen. "Nkem, this is too much," she exclaimed. "Nonsense," Nkem replied. "You deserve it." Edeora immediately put on the necklace, thanking her friend. But as soon as it touched her skin, a strange chill ran down her spine. That night, Edeora had terrible nightmares. She saw herself trapped in a dark room, with whispering voices surrounding her. When she woke up, she felt weak, as if all the energy had been drained from her body. A string of misfortunes. The next day, Edeora was supposed to meet the merchant to begin her journey, but she could barely stand. Her vision blurred, and her skin turned cold. The villagers noticed her sudden weakness and whispered among themselves. "She was fine yesterday," one said. "Could someone have done this to her?" another wondered. Meanwhile, Nkem watched from a distance, pretending to be concerned but secretly pleased. She had bought the necklace from a strange old woman in the next village. The woman had promised that whoever wore it would be cursed with misfortune. Nkem had hoped it would keep Edeora from leaving her behind. Days passed, and Edeora grew weaker. The merchant left without her, and her dreams of the city faded. The wise woman's warning. One evening, Mama Yugo, the village healer, came to visit. She took one look at Edeora and gasped. "My child, what have you put around your neck?" "It was a gift from Nkem," Edeora said weakly. Mama Yugo's face darkened. "This is no ordinary necklace. It carries a curse. You must remove it at once." Edeora struggled to take it off, but the beads burned her fingers. Mama Yugo immediately prepared a cleansing ritual, chanting ancient words and sprinkling blessed water on the necklace. Suddenly, the necklace snapped, and a chilling scream filled the air. A dark shadow rose from the broken beads and disappeared into the night. At that very moment, Edeora felt her strength return. The truth revealed. The next morning, Nkem came to visit, only to find Edeora looking healthy and strong. Mama Yugo fixed a piercing gaze on her. "You knew what that necklace would do, didn't you?" she asked sternly. Nkem stammered, but the guilt was clear on her face. The villagers murmured angrily. Betraying a friend was a terrible crime. Tears filled Nkem's eyes. "I was jealous. I didn't want Edeora to leave me behind," she admitted. Edeora felt a deep pain in her heart, but she also realized that not all friends wished her well. "I forgive you, Nkem," she said. "But I can no longer trust you." Nkem lowered her head in shame as the villagers turned their backs on her. A lesson learned. Edeora eventually traveled to the city and built a successful weaving business. But she never forgot the lesson she had learned. Not all gifts come from a good heart, and not all friends are truly happy for you. From that day on, she always looked beyond the surface and listened to her instincts before accepting anything, especially gifts. The end.